Joining me as he does each and every week here on the Eagle Eye in the Sky podcast, it's Chalk Talk with NFL Film senior producer Greg Cosell. Let's flip here to the Miami Dolphins, a team that's really intriguing just because they've got a lot of talent.
Yep.
Obviously, it's been up and down, and probably more down than up. What has been the biggest change that actually has sustained since they made the coaching change?
They're trying to create more of a run game. I don't want to say a power run game, but they're trying to run the ball more with Tannehill under center and then get the play-action pass game going with Tannehill under center. Because the play-action pass game with your quarterback under center is just different than it is with your quarterback in the shotgun. Because under center, it creates more deception. It's a slower developing run action, so the linebackers have to hold longer. That quick shotgun run action doesn't really hold people if you want to throw the ball at the intermediate levels in the middle of the field. You really need under center run action to do that. It's a misdirection deception offense for the most part. And I know you watched the tape from this past week. I'm anxious to see how much more Jay Ajayi is used because I thought he looked pretty good now.
Yeah.
But Jay Ajayi is a bigger man. He's 220 pounds. And I think he gives them a little more in terms of multiple dimensions. We've got to mention Jarvis Landry, though.
No question.
Because Jarvis Landry...
He's the focal point.
Yeah, he's their movement player.
Yeah.
And in the pass game, to me, he's the number one weapon. Yeah, and they're playing another receiver on their team who, you know, a lot of people might not be aware of is Rashard Matthews.
Yeah, he's been productive.
He's been very, very productive, and he moves better than you think. And look, Devontae Parker, who was the 14th pick in the draft, they took in the first round, he's healthy, doesn't get on the field right now. I think they live a little too much on the quick game, the short throws. I think they have to try to create more explosive plays, more chunks of yards, but Tannehill's been efficient this year. He's completing, I think, a high percentage of his passes. He's very efficient throwing the ball. And as I said very quickly early on, and we can just make the point again, is the Dolphins had all kinds of problems with the outside run game of the Bills this past Sunday, and you know that the Eagles have been running the ball really well in the perimeter the last number of weeks. Keep in mind, and I don't know if this is being talked about very much, particularly since the Eagles' offense has certainly been a little uneven this year, but they now have 4 consecutive games of rushing for 150 yards or more, which is the first time they've done that in the Chip Kelly era, and actually the first time they've done that since the last 4 games of the 1992 season.